What is good? What is good, y'all? We got some epic conversation for tonight. We have got some epic conversation for tonight. I'm back in my time slot. I'm back in my regular time slot. I appreciate everybody tapping in when I release videos throughout the day, different parts of the day. Tonight we got to talk about some interesting news that sparked off in regard to TakeOff, the Migos, Wack 100, you all making claims about the son, about the J Prince family, you guys. We're going to touch on all that tonight. Everybody, when you're tapping in, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you let me know what city and state you're tapping in from. If you're smoking on something good, let me know as well, man. We got some shit right here. I'm smoking on some of the most fire from the Cookies brand. It's called Georgia Pie. So if you're smoking good, let me know. We got some topics tonight. We got some stuff to go over. You know, we're going to go over Wack 100 looking to produce a film about Orlando Anderson, Baby Lane. We're going to talk about Wack 100 giving his insight and advice about the takeoff situation, some pretty disturbing shit. And then we also have a update. We have an update on Ralo, you guys. We got an exclusive update on Ralo. So we're going to be getting into that as well. You know what to do when you're tapping in here. Hit that like button. What up, what up, what up, Georgia? Appreciate everybody tapping in from Georgia. Wherever you're tapping in from, you know I appreciate it. So Wack 100 was on Clubhouse. Couple different Clubhouse conversations I'm going to go over tonight. So Wack is basically on Clubhouse talking about the situation. He said, "What we saying is this. We're wondering why." There's a clip out. What did you walk by the man? The police wasn't there. Even if they there even if they was. Even if they was there, it's a better look for you standing with the victim, right? How about that one? Wack 100 is saying. So Wack is pretty much saying that J Prince Jr. should have stood with the victim. He should have stood there. Wack obviously doesn't have all the information about this situation, but I want to ask the question, why is it a better look? Why is it a better look, Wack? So I can be a witness? So now I got to get dragged to court and tell the police what I saw because I was there. Why is that a good look for me, Mr. Wack 100? I'm from the streets of Pyru. I don't want to be on the scene of a killing. What would I want to be there for? I'm out. Somebody got shot. You know what I mean? Jay Prince is like, somebody got shot. It happens all the time. I'm Jay Prince Jr. It happens around me all the time. Because, and in 5 seconds, there are going to be police. I'm not a doctor. What am I supposed to do? That's all I've got to say about that. It is the right thing to do. Or is it the right thing to do morally? Is it morally correct? Now everyone is going to have their own take, their own opinion, but he casually walked away. He wasn't scared. It was, you know what I mean? It was someone got popped. I'm out. But guess who stayed? Guess who would have stayed? Guess who stayed? Guess who stayed? We all know who stayed. If you don't, stay tuned. If you don't, stay tuned. Wack, since you know everything, guess who stayed? So Jay Prince is probably thinking, Jay Prince Jr. is probably thinking, why should I stay? My dad's brother is there with him. Jay Prince Jr.'s father's brother was right there. The point is, somebody is there. Again, that part I don't really got an issue with. There's a lot of rumors swirling, though, that this had nothing to do with a dice game. They're saying this in the rumors that this had to do with the fifth ward, allegedly, that the Migos got caught in the middle of. I don't know how true it is. Again, this is the hearsay. I'm just telling you what the word on the street is, and this is what is being said. This is all the yo, did you hear that? Yo, this is all that type of shit. I don't really like reporting on all of that. So I'm just going to stick to the topic at hand. So continuing, Wack said, we got to go to this. Where did he think he was at? He thought he was where? With who? Who did what? So Wack was pretty much insinuating that the Migos weren't they weren't with their security. He's like, and they were expecting protection from the J Prince family. You get what I mean? We ain't hearing and saying, we just looking at it like early in the day, you're riding around with this, and then here and here. And we see this clip where he walks by him personally. Personally, I'm stopping and posting up my people lock this up so nobody like, yo, where your people's at, bro? Because I don't see his people with him. I didn't know if the local dudes that came to hang out, but everybody ain't that. I know his team wasn't with him because he is thinking he was with who he's with. So I'm going to make sure he is straight psychologically. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. He's still got to get to the airport, the hotel, whatever. I'm not leaving, especially knowing what that is. That's just not some dude he was with. That's TakeOff. These individuals at your party made the situation look better. Yeah, it's Whack 100 is right in that regard, but nice story. You know what I mean? Nice story, Whack, but you're leaving. If a scenario like that plays out, I highly doubt that you would be staying on the scene. So nice story, Whack, but you're leaving, man. Nice story. It sounds good on Clubhouse, but nice story. You're leaving. You're leaving. First of all, it sounds good on Clubhouse. You know what I mean? It sounds good on Clubhouse, though. Super tough as usual. I'm not leaving. The first shot fired, you're leaving. You're going to your Dodge Charger, Whack. You know your Dodge Charger, that 400 horsepower Dodge Charger. Yeah, you're going to that car. You know what I mean? The car you ran towards when Tiny Draws beat your ass. Yeah, and the game was performing. Oh, you think we forgot? Yeah, you're going to that Dodge Charger. What's the 0 to 60 on those? Shout out to everyone with the Dodge Chargers. I'm going to be easy on the domestic brands tonight. What's the 0 to 60 on that? Does it go phew or does it go vroom? You know what I mean? I forgot how it sounds. You know what I mean? Well, what's the sound on that? It's been so long. But you're leaving, Whack. That's 100% evident. Good sound bite, though, for Clubhouse. Now, would you have stayed prior and held them down with security? Sure, sure. But as soon as shots are fired, you're out. You don't got a cap to us. Stop fronting for the internet. You're not going to risk your life. You're not going to risk your freedom to protect rappers that are not even from your town. But honestly, it sounds cool for Clubhouse. It sounds like the shit you're saying. It just sounds cool, right? How do you know that he felt so comfortable that he left his security, right? This is all according to Wack 100. And we got to be very skeptical about what he says because his words is not the law. I'm not confirming he was in the Fifth Ward. That's just the whispering, the air whisperers. Don't talk too loud. Someone might hear. And if that is the case, a rat will come forward. You think you think the cops don't listen to Clubhouse? Was it a good idea? You know what I'm saying? Whack 100, whack 100. Shit's crazy, man. Whack 100 really only cares about his Clubhouse views. Look at my hallway. Another chance for a repeat of what you told PNB Rock. Why didn't he buy a 300K necklace and invest in security? Migos already did that, dumbass. What you said to PNB Rock does not apply to the Migos. And second of all, it's like saying I'm chilling with Suge Knight. I'm chilling with Suge Knight today, but I'm still bringing my security. What do I need security for when I'm with Suge? Suge owns Cali. Owned. What's going on? Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Hit that like button, share this video. We're going in tonight, man. We're going in tonight. We got some shit to talk about. Hit that like button, share this video. Wack said, I'm from where I'm from. There's a lot of different states. I ask because I don't know. Maybe dudes move different where I'm from. And please remind us where you're from again. Pacoima, right? Pacoima. Exactly. And just for those of you that don't know where Wack 100 is from, if you're thinking he's from Compton or Slauson, no. He is from Pacoima. You know what I mean? Where you're from, Wack. Okay, let's continue. If you're from my spot, Wack 100 said, if you're in my spot on my watch and something happens with you, I'm going to be with you. I'm not going to leave you. I understand the psyche of the situation. Of course, because nothing pops off in Pacoima, Wack. That's like saying I'm the king of Soho. Okay, right. You run Soho. That's crazy. You're the man, bro. Of course, because nothing really goes on in the valley. Pacoima is the valley. But anyway, I don't want to make this seem like anything. Like, shout out to Pacoima. Shout out to Pacoima and all that. Wack went on. The individual right here, his whole demeanor, bro. Share this video one time. Hit that like button. The individual right here, his whole demeanor, bro. I'm just going to keep it real. I could be wrong. There's a lot of dudes on the floor from everywhere. I'm just one mind. I'm just telling you this is real shit. Hey, if I'm the strength, I'm the voice, you say, because that's my man's son. And the dude that he was on the Clubhouse with actually said Jay Prince's brother was right there helping Quavo. Everyone didn't just leave. And I like that, you guys. Someone is actually correcting. Sorry, I don't know who dude is. I didn't hear the full conversation, but dude went in and actually corrected Wack 100. Didn't let Wack 100 just run the whole conversation. Someone is correcting Wack 100's inaccurate statements, which honestly, guys, we all know it normally doesn't happen. But in this instance, someone in the Clubhouse is actually correcting Wack 100's statements and telling him you're wrong because Jay Prince's brother stayed. So finally, someone shut down Wack 100. And, there's a lot of guys who actually started that trend. I actually loved the video of when academics came in and basically put Wack on blast for all that shit he said about Jim Jones. Wack said, which baby brother? You know what I mean? Which brother? The baby brother? And then dude replied, that was Mike Prince, Jay Prince Sr.'s brother, not his kids. And guys, obviously, Jay Prince would leave if his father's brother was there. Let's be real. His uncle is there handling the situation. Everything went wrong. The worst happened. But that's not obvious to Wack 100 because, you know what I mean? Wack would have stayed there. And guess what Wack would have did? Guess what Wack would have did? You know what I'm saying? What would Wack have done, man? What would you have did probably besides used it for your clubhouse? You know what I mean? Maybe even make a new avatar picture for your clubhouse. What would you have done if you stayed there? Go chase down the dudes. Go jump in your Dodge Charger, vroom, 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 and chase down the dudes. How do you know Jay Prince Jr. didn't do that? Oh, maybe he just left the scene. Their police are about to be here. Let's dip out of here. My name is going to be in every headline tomorrow. You think he wants that? You would have loved that Wack. You would have got clout off of that. You would have been clout chasing the whole shit. You would have loved that. You and Jay Prince are not the same type of people, and your mentality is not the same. Let me just remain at the murder scene. You're low IQ. Like, what benefit does that have? Are you going to rat? Are you going to rat on somebody? So Wack went on, okay, so listen to me. There's even more reason for the dude. You have to remember how dude carries himself and portrays himself. I know him. I know him personally. I looked out for him in Miami. It's 2020 or 2021. One of them weekends before he had to go to jail and do the little year bid he did. We in Miami, Fountain Blue Lobby. I've been to Fountain Blue Lobby. One of the weekends before he got to go to jail, we in Miami, Fountain Blue Lobby. He in there with an 18-year-old boy in the lobby, bro, at 1 a.m. Stunner walks in 30 deep. Y'all know what's up, right? This is the time Jay Prince Sr. is popping, Stunner doing what Stunner do. He ain't said a word. What do you think Wack did? I broke stride from Stunner and bailed over. I bailed over there, put my arms around him in the lobby. He looked at me. He said, Wack, everything is good. What a wild ass dude to go over to somebody when Birdman was literally, I assume Birdman was on the campaign of going at everybody that was dissing him. Birdman had just gone up and checked Charlemagne. Birdman was running around with Ralo and Derez Deshawn at this point. No, he's saying this is 2021. So this is actually past that. That was that had to be 2017 when Birdman was doing that shit. So this was actually 2021, 2020 from what he's saying. This is actually past that point in time. So I don't really have the details on the Birdman and the Jay Prince beef at this point in time. But so Wack 100 is saying that he runs over to Jay Prince Jr. and puts his arms around him. And he told him, I got my mans here. I said, what are you trying to do? He said, I'm trying to get in the club, but he's 18. I said, come on, right now. I waved Stunner off, told him to slow down his walk, and got them in the club and put him over in the headliner Mike VIP section and came back and sent Stunner and them to the opposite direction up the stairs. So you sent Stunner up the stairs. Okay. Doesn't sound, you told Stunner where, okay. So he over there capping and acting like he doesn't know what's going on. That's why I'd be like, come on, bro. I hear what you're saying, but you know what it is. Y'all got strength, but don't act like that ain't what it is on this side of it too, because you used my strength to preserve your well-being. So this is a really funny situation to me, man. Right, Whack 100. You saved him from 30 goons. Cool story again. You got an 18-year-old into the club and you saved him from 30 goons. And you saved him from 30 goons. We're supposed to believe that? Well, all right. I believe the first part. You got an 18-year-old in the club. Oh, you're the coolest. You're a youngin'. Go home is what I would have told him. You just turned 18. This is a 21 plus place. Go home, play some PS5. You're a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? I could easily get you in this club, but I ain't doing that. I had an 18-year-old in the VIP. So when that 18-year-old catches a DUI or gets in a fight, guess what? Whack, you got him in here. Who got him his booze? That's not no OG shit. Nobody is looking at you like that's gangsta. He got an 18-year-old in the club. Like, what the fuck? You got the same mentality as that 18-year-old. You're the type of dude who goes, you know what I mean? When the 18-year-olds come around, like, yo, you going into the deli? Can you get me a pack of cigarettes? No, you look like you're 12. Find someone else to buy you a pack of bogeys. What's in it for me? There could be undercover Jakes in there. I could get fucked buying you some Newports. Go home, youngin'. You shouldn't be smoking anyways. You shouldn't be partying here anyways. I'm going to get you in and you're going to look like a dork. You won't have no bottle money. Wack 100 thinks he's cool, for doing this. And then Birdman walks into the lobby and he's telling a story that nobody will believe. 30 goons. 30 goons? You don't even strike fear into one man. So 30 goons aren't going to give a shit about you. If Birdman snapped his finger, it would have been handled. He is a shot caller. He runs with official dudes. So people can say whatever they want about Birdman. You know what I mean? Apparently, Wack 100 does, because Wack 100 is saying, I waved Stunner down. I told him to slow down. First of all, Stunner was probably in chill mode. Yeah, Cash Money West is what Birdman was actually rocking with. So, anyways, guys, 30 goons, right? Wack 100 thinks he's cool for doing this. And then, Bert getting an 18-year-old in the club. Then Birdman walks in the lobby. This is just something nobody would believe. 30 goons, right? 30 goons are going to listen to you? Come on, man. Birdman snaps his finger. It's on and popping. Stunner and his 30 goons could have washed the floor that night with y'all. All y'all maintenance dudes. All y'all maintenance dudes can take the night off. We're going to handle the lobby tonight. Wack 100 would have been a lobby boy that night, Mr. Pacoima. For the first time in your life, you would have been a lobby boy. Oh, you didn't get that joke? That's right. There's no lobbies in Pacoima. So Wack 100 is saying, I waved Stunner down. I told him to slow down. First of all, Stunner was probably in chill mode. You couldn't have waved shit off, even if you wanted to. You know, maybe he just wasn't in that type of mood. Stunner and his 30 goons, like I said, could have washed the floor with you. Huh. You didn't get that joke? Hit the like, y'all, if you think I'm funny. Hit the like if you think I'm funny, you guys. Fuck your wave. Birdman would nod his head to his shooters. I don't got to respect your wave. I'm Birdman. I can put a whole entire bag on your head right now. Anything I say goes. Google my net worth since you love being on Clubhouse, and I'll Google your net worth. Money? Nope. You're broke. Good luck with your box truck company. Power? Nope. You got no strong team behind you. You're on Clubhouse daily with moderators and people you don't know. Respect? This is good because it's going to play right into my next topic. You never had it to begin with. You never had it to begin with. Money, power, respect, right there. You never had it to begin with. You're Suge Knight's driver. We will see how much respect you're going to get from your genius idea of doing a movie on Baby Lane, aka Orlando Anderson. So, whatever respect you have, it's going to go out the window if you care or dare to put this film out. And Gully TV, if you're watching this, I'm about to make a documentary out of you if you keep talking. The life and times of Gully TV. Where did he go wrong? Volume 1. The failed NBA star. The failed ball player. Volume 2. JoJo drags you through the internet. Volume 3 is going to be your gang initiation tattoo, your belly button tattoo. It'll continue like a docu-series. I might do 4 series. It'll be like Power, season 7 and shit. Yeah, whatever. Leak Moss beat me up. You got an episode. I got like 17 seasons. And stop talking about real ones. The funny part of the whole thing is like OBH dislikes you. They disliked you more than me. I could actually patch things up. I could patch things up with Leak Moss, hit Dark Low, send Skinny Me a kite. And it's fucked up because you're from the same state. Talk about basketball and sports picks. Who you think is going to be the new draft pick for the NBA, the Heat? You know what I'm saying? Stick to the weather and the sports like Fox 5 News. Talk about Joe Biden. This rap shit, it's not for you. Nobody believes you. Anyways, so you guys, we got to talk about Baby Lane. We got to talk about Wack 100's fascination with actually doing a story on Baby Lane. Wack 100 is looking at buying the rights to do a movie about Baby Lane, the man who allegedly shot Tupac in Las Vegas. Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about his upbringing. The person that Wack 100 wants to do a documentary on. He had a good upbringing. He went to a good school. He had a good family. He had a good life, a good childhood. He didn't suffer. I'm talking about Orlando Anderson. He didn't struggle. Okay, Orlando. He went to the same high school as Ice Cube. Sounds boring. How about we do the Ice Cube story? I'm trying to figure out why people are so intrigued by Baby Lane. I'm gonna keep going to give you the backstory in case you don't really know who Baby Lane is. The lame. You might know Orlando Anderson, but you may not know him as Baby Lane. Excuse me, I don't mean lane. I mean lame. But I'm sure people are dying to see this film, right? It's going to be sold out in theaters. Bigger than the NWA movie. Nope. That was sarcasm. He had a great child. He lived with his great grandmother. He went to the same school as Ice Cube. It sounds like rainbows. Did he paint rainbows as a child too? Okay, Mr. Big Southside Crip. Most people who are Crips are born into it. They don't become Crips at 16 years old. But all right. All right. I got to hear this groundbreaking story of Orlando Anderson. You mean to tell me Duke is a senior and he doesn't drink or smoke? So he's a senior in high school. He doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. He is a senior and he doesn't drink and smoke. Okay, no comment. Shout out to all the sober people. No comment. I'm going to proceed. I don't even know, you know what I mean? I don't even know if that's possible to be from Compton and not drink and smoke and be a senior, but okay. Okay. Movie sounds interesting so far, right? But okay, I'm going to keep on going. Feel free to amuse us with this masterpiece film here. So he had two kids while he was freeloading, his girlfriend who was a nurse. Can anybody help me out in the chat? What hood is Lakewood in? Are there Crips in Lakewood? Anyone? What kind of hood is Lakewood? Is it low income? Is it row houses? Respectfully, shout out to Lakewood. I'm from Connecticut, so I want to know. Do you mean the movie Lakeview Terrace with Samuel Jackson? Did he live next door to a cop? He had a girlfriend. He was stalking bitches. That's the type of movie it sounds like right here. So basically, he wasn't outside his entire life. He popped out only during the sports events. What's the word they used to call Dr. Dre? Studio gangster? He was a studio rat. Maybe popped up at a basketball game here and there, that type of stuff, aka put in no work, no criminal record, guy didn't even smoke or drink as a senior. He was a focused kid, very focused. Shout out to all the focused people. This movie sounds interesting so far, by the way, right? The Orlando and the Baby Lane story. Movie sounds interesting so far, right? You guys, I would love to buy these rights. Netflix, here we come, baby. No sarcasm. This shit sounds like a snooze fest. I can hear people snoring in row 7 at the AMC. Babe, wake me up when they talk about Tupac. This shit is lame. This shit is lame. So if Tupac is a hero, right? Whack. If Tupac is a hero, you respected and admired him, then why didn't you tell, you know what I'm saying? Why didn't you tell Diddy SMD when he approached you? You know what I'm saying? Whack, your boy Baby Lane claimed he was inspired by Pac. He claimed he was inspired by Tupac. But they also talk about all the history that they have with Diddy, all the shit that Baby Lane's uncle said in his interview on DJ Vlad, I believe. So if you had such an admiration, why wouldn't you just say F you, Biggie, F you, Pac? That's my hero right there. That type of shit. You're a Crip. What do you need with a death row chain? Your job was to bring that chain back to somebody else that wanted it more than you. Here's the problem, my man. You didn't realize that Tupac Shakur personally gave that chain to his friend. Only a select few got a death row chain. You know how hard it was to find a jeweler to make a 14-karat death row chain? Are you crazy? They'd be like, you trying to get me hit? Hell no. But I'll make you a bad boy chain. So deaf. Hell no, Suge Knight is going to see me about that chain. There was literally about 1 to 2 jewelers that had the validity to dare make a chain like that. You know what I mean? But it's just jewelry. I can see the haters. I can see the haters now. Anybody can make a death row chain. Go ahead, tough guy. You're a jeweler. Go for it. We will see how that works out for you. Kind of like Dame Dash took all the chains from the jewelers. Who do you think he learned that from? Huh? All right, ballers. Who do you think Dame Dash got that from? This is my logo. I'm going to sue you, is what Dame Dash said. Suge Knight just said, this is my logo. I'm going to beat the shit out of you because there's a difference between Suge Knight and Dame Dash. Respectfully, shout out to Dame. But anyways, there lies the Tupac. He gave his man that chain. Trevor Lane, no relation to Baby Lane. One's a Pyru, one's a Crip. Let's be clear. You didn't get me by yourself. You know what I mean? I'm buying sneakers in Foot Locker, and you ran up on me with a gang of Crips. That's gangsta. You robbed my chain with 25 dudes. Divide that by 20 people. You know what I'm saying? We got Pop Smoke Juniors here. They robbed a 60K watch. They got 5K for it. I got a feeling Wack 100 is going to buy the rights to the people who got Pop Smoke too. Don't be surprised. The guy's a loser. Let's idolize scumbags is his vibe. Let me get back to my story, though. I don't think anyone is surprised or would be surprised. Shout out to the 215. Shout out to the 215. So basically, let's recap here a little bit. Let's recap. They're saying Orlando Anderson was suspected of shooting someone in the back. Is that gangsta? Someone explain to me, why does Wack 100 think this movie is going good so far? Is anything about this gangsta? All I heard from the beginning to now is sucker shit. Grew up a sucker, ran with suckers, caught a jukes. Then he shot someone in the back. What are you, J-Rock from South Central? So he J-Rock from South Central somebody, and we are supposed to think this is cool? Okay. Why didn't, you know what I mean? Why didn't he shout his name? Turn around. I want to see your face. What if that's the wrong person? You're going to murk him anyway? Give him a chance to see your face. It's coward shit. You get no OG points for that. So everybody in the streets knew you as that's the dude that shot Tupac. That might have to be the name of the movie if you want to make any type of noise. So people knew you as, that's the dude that shot Tupac. But you're gangsta. Why? You're scared for your life. You know, why not go at all the Tupac fans now? The man who was the most beloved persons, you know what I mean? The man who's regarded as a prophecy. What happened? You wasn't ready for those repercussions. You thought you were going to just shoot Tupac and you was going to be Gucci? You're going to be at the same Foot Locker shopping next week? It got real quick for you, huh? So you're scared for your life all of a sudden, Mr. Big Bad Baby Lane. This shit sounds gangsta as well. Like it's like the middle of the movie here. This shit sounds classic. Also, it sounds like he has a bunch of baby mama drama too. You know what I mean? Kid with that one, kid with that one. Sounds like a headache and a lot of child support. Yeah, this movie is gangsta. So you actually snitched on Suge Knight in the first place. And I highly doubt Suge Knight paid you shit. You thought you was going to get it with Death Row from your garage? Literally, we're going to roll out the red carpet for you. And I'm not talking about the award shows. You think you're going to hide in a garage? Suge probably didn't pay him shit. You had to go up there and lie. If you didn't, you would have just ended up like all of Suge Knight's other ops. So go on the stand, tell them no, Suge Knight didn't beat you up for making a phone call. That's silly. And as a matter of fact, Suge was trying to help me and prevent it. Go up there and tell them that. I don't care if you still have knots on your head. You know what I'm saying? From the phone. So go up there and tell the judge. And if it looks better for you, tell the streets I paid you. Tell them I gave you 20,000, 50,000. You can lie to the streets. Who cares? You and I know what's going on. Streets don't got to know. I'll get you some ice for them knots. Hide out in the garage. And if your baby mama's asked, you tell her you fell in the garage. And if your other baby mama asks, tell her you tripped down the stairs. And if your other baby mama asks, you tell her you tripped going up the stairs. So basically, he went up there and said, Suge was trying to help me. Right. Because a Pyru is just dying to help a Crip. The judge wasn't even believing you. And this going on, you know what I mean? And this is going to be in the movie. Someone snitching. You want to buy the life rights to someone snitching? This movie sounds gangsta as hell. Is 6ix9ine in this movie too? Oh, 6ix9ine might play Orlando Anderson? Oh shit. Wack 100 is a genius. So, Orlando Anderson saw two of his ops. He saw two of his ops. They exchanged words, and apparently they all fired on each other, and everyone died. So, guys, a bunch of dudes died over $5,000. That's what Orlando Anderson was approaching these guys about. So, again, 4 divided by $5,000. Hold on, let me get a calculator. Can someone help me out? You know what I mean? This is where the credits start rolling. Presented by Wack 100. This film was brought to you by 100 ENT. The guy who shot Tupac dies over $5,000. You might as well call the movie The Guy Who Shot Tupac. Really, not even 5,000. It was 5,000 divided by 4 or 2. I guess it was 2,500. Or maybe he would have just had to give his homie a band. The point is, my income tax returns are worth more. Who finds this movie gangster? Who finds this gangster? Wack 100 said, I'm in a conversation. He said, it's a strong possibility. I'm talking to Andrew Rubb down at Paradise, a chairman down there, seeing if someone can green light it. If he can green light it, then I will go down and do the business with his family. But I think that's a story that needs to be told. Everybody talks about, but nobody knows about him. First of all, I just want to point out that measure of business right there. actually looking to get something greenlit before you even have anything together. He's basically looking for a budget before he even has anything together. He's like, you know what? If they'll give me a budget, then I'll give this guy's family a piece of the budget. That's kind of seemingly how Whack 100 is doing business to me. You know what I mean? People, I'll tell you something, man. In this business, you actually got to put up money in this business to actually make something. Look what French Montana did with Unforgettable. Spent something like $300,000 to make that song happen and got 7 to 10 million plus in returns. First rapper to go diamond. So I guess that might have been it. But hold on, man. Whack 100 saying everybody talks about him, but nobody knows about him. Hold on. Everybody talks about him. Wait, let's start right here. You think that's a story that needs to be told? You guys just now heard me recap the whole story. Sucker is lame. Sucker grew up like a square, didn't smoke or drink, yapped a death row piece, got stomped out by Pac, got deaded on the bread from anybody who ever offered him any bread, shot a dude in the back, and then got murked over 5 Gs. You think that's a story that needs to be told? Really, bro? That just tells me everything I need to know about the type of people you idolize. That is not a story that needs to be told at all. All Eyes on Me is a story that needs to be told. Straight Outta Compton is a story that needs to be told. Baby Lane? Huh? Who? What? You couldn't even come up with a good 15-second trailer to be intrigued with that shit. What are you going to show on your trailer? Baby mama drama, growing up in a good school, having so much fun as a senior living in Lakewood? What are you on? What makes you think I'm going to pay $14.99 to watch this film, not including the price of popcorn? What makes you think I'm going to take my date to watch this trash? She's going to be like, babe, why did you take me to a movie about Tupac's killer? He's a legend, you dork. I'm leaving you. You can watch this lame ass film by yourself. Why would you take me here? You're not getting no buns that night. If you take your shorty to watch that film, you look around the theater, you're not going to see no gangsters in there because they're not going to watch no movie about Baby Lane. They're going to say, what am I doing here? Who's this lame? Oh, no wonder it's this lame ass dude, Wack 100 behind this. I feel so tricked. It's like buying fake Gucci. The people are going to feel bamboozled and cheated. Why did I watch this? You know how many L's I could have smoked in 2 hours? Yo, Wack, fuck the rights to this film. Go make a story about a real one. What is you doing? And I hope you don't think about mentioning Puff Daddy in your film. He will sue the shit. You know what I mean? He will sue that shitty font off your Balmain shirt. I hope you mentioned Diddy's name in your documentary or film or whatever it is. And Balmain was cool, what, 4 years ago? But that's the freshest shit I ever seen you in. So shout out for trying. Shout out for trying, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Mikey T, the movie star. I went off tonight. Peace.